was again vindicated by the subsequent auction of the spectrum. The second point that is to be noted was that the first come first serve policy was a flawed policy. So that these two things itself were sufficient reasons to show that some people were favored by the government at the material time. Part of it was also elaborated by Shri Jaitley in his
that has just been mentioned by the finance minister as well,
judgment.
Sir. You're right. The finance minister has also just made a mention of the same. Just kindly stay on with me.
But the perspective of 80,000 crores valuation.
Okay, so just stay with me. Rajeev Chandrasekhar is also joining us right now on the broadcast of the BJP. Mr. Rajeev Chandrasekhar, Milind Deora has just tweeted, I'm just going to quote him here, that the CAG report allowed BJP to mislead the nation and play the role of a highly irresponsible opposition. Now, you know, he has written a lot more. I'm just taking the gist out of that. But your initial response, the CAG had in fact pegged the loss to the state exchequer at a whopping 1.76 lakh crore rupees. So are they questioning the CAG? I mean, is the Congress party now, alleging that the CAG was wrong in its report? A. Raja, in fact, had already said that the auditor's report was flawed, it was incorrect, and it's some sort of a vindictive politics being played against him.
Well, I think the Congress today will say what it has to say. I mean, that's part of their political strategy. But the facts are the facts. That companies that received licenses of 1,653 crores then immediately sold them on for 7,000 to 10,000 crores, creating huge windfalls for themselves. It is all of these facts that the CAG took into account to estimate what the real value of these licenses were and the tremendous amount of loss that the country was undergoing because some private companies were making these windfall gains. Now, Milind and everybody else in the Congress can take pot shots at the CAG today because he's no longer CAG, but they should just remind themselves of what in February 2012 the Supreme Court said and did. The Supreme Court of India, the highest court in the land, cancelled the 122 licenses as being illegal. These are the 122 licenses given by Raja and UPA under this first come first serve. Those licenses were cancelled by the Supreme Court.
Yes.
The Supreme Court then ruled that the first come first serve was arbitrary. So if they don't like what the CAG said, then they should read what the Supreme Court said in February 2012. And if they still don't like what the Supreme Court said, then I can't help them because then they're living in their own world of delusion and fantasy.
Right. Just stay on with me, Mr. Rajeev Chandrasekhar. I'm just going to come to you. I'm just going to talk to you.